Alright guys, welcome back. We're out here at Plazmaman in Wetherill Park. Huge shout out to Alex, what a legend, man. It's not every day that we get an opportunity to come out and present workshops as big as this. So huge shout out to him. Yeah, bit nervous doing a big shop, but let's go check out what he's got. Stay tuned. Alright guys, here we are. We're at Plazmaman in Wetherill Park. Guys, big shout out to Alex the owner, and I'm here with Shannon. He's going to show us around, give us a bit of a tour. Yeah, really do appreciate it. Thank you for having us.
Oh, good.
And thank you for giving us a tour. So, if people don't know Plazmaman builds some high quality products for some high performance vehicles, guys. Yeah, one of the best, if not the best of the best. So, obviously you guys know I got the GDR, so we are going to be running Plazmaman stuff. So yeah, come along and let's see how it all works.
Alright, so this is basically our CNC department. So all of the the billet intakes that you see, from just the runner sections to the full billet inlet manifolds for say LS, Coyote, big lock Chev, that sort of thing, all machined in-house here. All of the plasma clamp assemblies, as you can see over here, all assembled and machined in-house, all assembled by hand. So, but you'll see on these, you might see everything is made.
And all the products that come out of here are all engraved.
All laser engraved, everything is all done in-house.
Yep.
Depends on the product as to how long the machine time is. Something like an LS, it is 24 hours just in machine time.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
that's great.
you could start off with 100 kilos of billet, combined, and with 24 hours of machine time, it comes down to about 16 kilos.
Yeah, right.
So there's a lot of wastage involved. Obviously, you do get some scrap metal, back from it, but yeah, it's all machine time. That's the biggest issue that you have is,
So do you guys generally deal with billet, aluminium, steel?
All alloy.
All alloy?
Yeah. So we do some titanium products as well, but the majority of like the intercoolers and intakes and everything are all 6000 grade aluminium.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So you can see we all use half CNC machines here. So we've got from a CNC lathe down the end there, which does a lot of the fittings and the clamp assemblies, like the weld-on ferrules.
Oh yeah.
To in here we'll do, for example, we're doing some bodies now for one of the billet intakes. So basically you've got two halves that will be machined in. So as I said, you've got to hollow all of this out, which takes a lot of time in a machine.
That's a lot of wastage, because that'll come as a block, right?
That's right, it's a solid block.
And then all that's all
well there you go. That's one of the blocks.
Oh
there.
wow! There you go, guys.
Yeah.
So that's a full alloy block.
Yes.
And then all that inside goes to waste.
All of that gets done. Yep, in the machine there. You might be able to see if you put the camera in here. You can see the process sort of happening.
Might just get away with it. That's crazy, man.
If you want, you can have a look at what comes out of it. So, just from hollowing it out.
Oh wow. So everything's water jet cut or whatever.
So it's water cooled, yeah.
Okay.
So there's cutting tools that are hollowing it out, but they use water obviously so that they can do a deeper cut. Yeah. Speed up machine time.
Yeah, right.
So this is a CNC lathe. So this is currently making for our plasma clamps. This is the weld-on section of the clamp. So the O-ring goes on there, the sleeve, and then the outer shell. So you have two of those that weld together.
Okay.
But the machine basically has an automatic feeder. So you put your bar in, and it feeds it, machines it, parts it off, and spits it out. And you'll get them out the bottom here.
So does that come as a hollow
It's
tube?
a solid bar.
Solid bar?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I mean. There's a lot of wastage involved. See here, so this machine's making some billet valley plates for the bottom of an LS intake.
Yep.
So you've got the intake on top, but there's a valley section on the bottom. So with one of our intakes, because of the way that it's designed, we have to move the oil pressure sensor.
Okay.
So we relocate it, so we have to make a complete valley plate just to move it out of the way.
Yeah, right.
So, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this is for LS?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I'll show you.
That's so cool seeing it like in the making. Is like, wow.
Yeah. So, for example, this is like a billet fuel rail. So it starts off as a piece of extrusion and then gets machined to have all of the mounting points, the engraving on top, and then we'll tap the ends to the dash sizing that we're doing.
Well, I had no idea you guys did fuel rails. That's
yeah. All
that's
of the
awesome.
billet, all of the full billet intakes come with a fuel rail included in the price.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So we do make billet fuel rails for some of the OEM cars with a factory intake, but all of our ones that we sell that are a complete billet unit come with a rail included.
Guys, that's awesome. Fucking hell.
So you can see even like some of the runners that we're currently machining. So they're for a Coyote.
Ford. Wow.
Yeah. But you can see in here sort of the process that's happening now. Yeah, if you want, that'd be good. There you go.
Oh wow.
There you go.
Oh, that's better. Thank you. Wow, guys, check that out. Unreal. Fuck, live cut CNC Plazmaman, guys. What are these machines like? Even like.
What are they worth?
What are they worth? Where would you even get one? That's crazy.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, they can be 250,000, but then you've got all of the tooling that you need.
Yeah.
So the tooling's what gets you, and you go through so much of it because you're hollowing things out. They wear out.
Yeah.
So yeah, like you've got the machine cost, then all of the tooling on top. Then you've got to do the programming. So you have to have obviously the software to draw it all and program it. Then you make jigs that hold all of the blocks.
Yeah.
So it's a huge investment. Huge.
Wow.
That's why we don't make one-offs, because it's not profitable for us.
Once you have the setup for something, you can just duplicate that.
That's
But it's
right.
getting the initial setup.
That's right.
That's
right. And like you'll spend 12 months in R&D designing something.
Yeah.
You know, like you can't. What would you charge for a one-off? You know, like
That's right.
It's just not worth it. So it's not that we don't want to help. It's just not feasible for us.
Yeah, no, that makes sense, guys.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Wow.
You can see if you want. You probably see up here. It'll probably do a tool change at some stage, so you'll actually see it rotate around, grab the piece it needs, and it.
Oh, so it
chucks in.
automatically feeds itself.
Yeah, changes tools. So when you write the program, you tell it what allocation, and you load the cutter into that allocation, and then it just grabs it, picks it, puts it in, and then goes down and does the next process.
Yeah, right.
So that's like the tool there, and this is the part that comes in and grabs the chuck, releases it, and then it gets loaded back in there. So it actually goes up.
So every tool's got its own designated
That's
spot.
right,
Obviously,
yeah. So if you put the wrong one in the wrong spot, you're gonna have a bad day.
Don't want to make that mistake.
Yeah. But over here's our dispatch area. So we'll get brought over from our fabrication section. They come in here, obviously with an individual, job sheet. Then they're taken off. There's a picking list they have to follow, be signed off on. Obviously go through some quality control as well. Packaged, shipping label book, tracking sent.
Is everything obviously packed to order, right?
Yeah, everything's hand built to order. Yeah. We do try and carry some stock of very popular products.
Pre-made.
But it's very hard. Like something like this, there could be 30 variations to it. So if you had to carry all of those, you need another warehouse,
Yeah,
Whereas if you just build it to order, there's a little bit longer lead time, but,
What's the normal turnaround for lead time, give or take? On something like
okay, something like this, it's usually around the 6-week mark.
Okay.
Yeah.
So someone places an order and for them to get it all packed and shipped.
Yeah, like it does fluctuate depending on how much work we've got on, but as an average time it's around 6 weeks from when we receive payment till it goes out the door.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
So
it's made for your order, guys.
So we're assembling a throttle body at the moment. So people don't realise how many components are actually involved to make a throttle body. So you've got from the shaft, the bearings, there's the cable wheel, the TPS adapter, basically give you an idea. This hasn't got the blade in it yet, but what's involved.
So many small.
Yeah, see this one's got the plasma clamp end already machined into it, so you don't have to weld anything to it. So you just weld your clamp assembly the other end to the pipe, put the clamp over, and you're done.
But that's small things like that make a big difference when you're building something.
Yeah, that's right. So, but yeah, so again, same thing. These are all assembled to order because you've got different rotations, different throttle position sensors, the colours, whether you want a clamp end or a normal silicon hose end. So same thing, you have to assemble them to order. You couldn't carry the combinations you need.
All the products come in black or silver?
So some things are polished.
Yep.
We can do polished, black or raw, like bare aluminium, in case you want to paint it yourself. It does depend on the product, but you can see it in the drop-down menu on the website what we offer. But
awesome.
But polish usually takes a little bit longer to do, because sometimes, we have to repolish it depending on how it's handled or where, basically it just depends. But yeah, we've got quality control here, so if we're not happy with it, it might get repolished.
Oh wow!
So this machine here, it actually takes all of the swarf aluminium over here.
Yeah.
So what it does is it actually vibrates and sifts all of the coolant out because you cut it with the coolant.
Because it's all wet.
So it separates the coolant so we can reuse it or recycle it in a safe way. And then it takes all of this swarf, it goes up that conveyor belt and it actually compresses it into like a hockey puck. So you'll see them come out over here. So you'll see one drop out of there in a second. Ready? It'll drop out.
Oh wow!
So it makes little hockey pucks.
Yeah, right.
So instead of having 6, 7, 8 waste bins full of swarf, we can compress it all down into this. So it still weighs the same, but it also has no coolant in it now too, so it's easier to recycle.
And with that, obviously that'll just go to like scrap.
Yeah, like a metal recycler. Yeah. So.
But that's crazy. Like you guys look after it so well that you've got a separate machine for your wastage.
Yes.
Like not every workshop would have that or do that.
Well, like I said, you think about how much material we're going through every day, the amount of bins you'd need to have and the space you'd need versus this.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And how long does it take to, like on a rough estimate, on a obviously great week? Well, you fill one up in a day or a week?
This one will get filled up in a day without a problem.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Having clean up your mess. You don't shit where you eat.
Yeah.
Clean up your mess, guys. That's awesome.
All right. I'll take you next door.
Big man things coming for the GTR, guys.
This is Oye's boat.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
right.
he built it himself, like everything from paint to the pod on the back, all the railings. He trimmed it. He did absolutely everything himself, except for this trailer. He did build the last trailer, but everything else he actually did himself.
Yeah, right. Well, we haven't done a boat on the channel, so if he's got some time, we'd love to do a boat.
Yeah. That's just like one of the cars that we've used for R&D over the years. So you obviously do your initial product, and then you'll make jigging from there, so you can mass produce it. So you don't need a car every time, and you can guarantee fitment. But so when you do R&D, obviously you need a vehicle.
Yeah.
You got to blow it apart, go through it all. Nowadays we've changed a bit. We do a lot of 3D scanning now.
Okay.
So you 3D scan the car. You can basically design it in CAD. You can do all the CFD modelling to make sure that it all performs how it should. Then you can even 3D print them first and test fit them back on the car to guarantee fitment before you move on to, say, casting or machining something.
And then sell the car eventually?
Well, you can. I mean, you can't have, we've been around for 20 plus years. You can't keep every car, So, you got to move with the times.
Oh, that's crazy.
But the old Falcon, she's been around a while, but the power levels just keep going up and up with them.
Yeah, right.
So, you got to keep
So that's a full running car?
No, not anymore. It was.
Yeah,
it was. But yeah. You just got to keep evolving, man. They just keep going up in power. Like 10 years ago, if you made 1,000, it was huge. Now, if you don't make 2.5, you're nothing.
That's what I was saying. Like I got an S14 and I had that 2013, and like 220 kilowatts back then was like,
Yeah.
oh man,
Oh,
king of the street.
yeah.
Now it's like, oh man, 800 kilowatt. Oh, that's just average. Average.
Yeah, that's it. It's like
crazy.
even roll racing. If you don't make 1500, don't show up.
Don't even bother.
It's crazy. Yeah,
Oh, it's nuts.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I'll
That's
take you
awesome.
in, have a look.